Hi there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Our previous episode did not go as we planned. It was a bit of a frustrating episode. We could not kill Nemnok. He is too powerful, so I think I need to gain a few more levels. Then I went down to the island for this, the West Wakara Reef. And the last enemy there I can't defeat either. It's actually it shows as a 2-skull thing, but it's a 3-skull enemy that's in red. I've made some changes to gear. Not big changes, slight changes. So let's hope that things go better. So
Natural.
who do I need to speak to? Return to Santa. Oh, I can finish this and go back to that island later. Okay, cool. Fleet Master. There we go. Fleet Master is one.
Ah, it's you. You found me with a rare spare moment.
America asked me to deliver some cargo.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo. Well, I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Hazanui didn't say I'd be carrying human cargo.
Why would she? You're a courier. In any event, the Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port. You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor. There's something unnatural about the coral's growth, about everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduce that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate. Talk to Ivara in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
Where's the workshop? Is it Sayuka that I'm thinking about? I think it might be Sayuka that I'm thinking about. Or is it a
Most
song?
birds I've seen leave quite a mess.
It is Sayuka.
How is Ishiza so tidy?
He isn't. In fact, he likes to hide his droppings between grimoire pages.
Just when I thought I needed to relax my personal boundaries.
Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy. Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the fleet master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bog started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Everyone's always gotta ask. Not that I blame them. It is a good story. I was seeing this guy. Let's call him, oh, I don't know, Kono. Kono and I had been carrying on a while when I started making noise about wanting to move in. Frightened the boy so bad, he went and joined the Royal Deadfire Company in the middle of the night. Thing is, I'm a deft hand with a throwing knife, and I know my way around 10 kinds of blades, so I followed him into the service. Pulled my weight, got on a good ship. Kono eventually left to go to poetry school or what have you, but I stayed. Haven't heard a complaint yet. Put your eyes on me.
It's a great sword. A spear. Stash. I'll buy another sword. No. God, yeah. So that's thunder. That. That too. Yeah. Thank you. Aqua.
You look hungry, Akira. All the wonders of the sea.
Where's the workshop? That's a fleet master. Longhouse. Workshop. Also. Only 5.
Stay out of the way.
You! This area is strictly off-limits to non-company personnel. What are you doing here?
Calma, amico. Is this not the casito your Hazanui said she would send?
Praise be. The coral in the harbor is growing out of control, and we've found no way to stop it. We're at our wits' end. I've surmised that a magical disturbance must be the source of the problem. So far as I can tell, the most likely candidate is a strange magical signature emanating from someplace off the southeast coast of the island, deep beneath the sea.
The Huanas records show that an ancient Engwithan ruin, Signath Mor, once stood at that approximate location. I do not doubt that something in that ruin is the source of the trouble. Perguono, take this. It is my masterpiece, Ak. The helmet should allow you to breathe underwater for time enough to deal with the disturbance, provided, of course, that you hurry.
The Royal Deadfire Company thanks you for your assistance, Watcher.
And your bravery. Aura Taugori!
I think I'm gonna go to Dunwich first before I do this quest. It bothers me that I've got that
Wheel has ground you all to dust.
pirate.
Only I will remain. This indignity will not go unanswered.
Get on my ship now. Yes, it's the docks. There we go. I see. Although, it's probably gonna open another fight that my character can't handle yet if I speak to that pirate captain. So let's see, maybe I can get another level before entering that conversation. Oh, it's just here. Let's just go to it. You arrive at the location of the coast of Sayuka that the Coralmason told you about. You peer over the edge of your ship and a faint glow in the waters far, far below. Don your diving suit and swim down. You climb in a diving suit and leave from your boat, hitting the water with a tremendous splash. You swim toward the light, breathing fresh air thanks to Ivara's invention. As you fall through the depths, the water grows dark, but the glow below you ever brighter. Schools of gigantic fish twist and swirl around you, paying you no heed. Soon enough, you make your way to a vague shape of structures resting on the seafloor. Rising from the ruins is Kenneth Moore. Ruins of Kenneth Moore is a tall spire and what appears to be a small landing platform. When you finally reach the spire, you find that a shimmering barrier surrounds the ruin. You pass through Pass your hand through the barrier and feel nothing but a tingle like static electricity across your skin close to the barrier. You walk through the barrier and discover the interior of the ruins aren't flooded as you might have expected, but dry. You remove your helmet, take a deep breath of fresh air and walk into the ruins of Glenmore. Okay. Underwater city.
But I gotta admit, breathing underwater makes my head hurt.
Okay.
I'm not especially keen on taking
Ready to
orders
brawl?
from disembodied voices, you know. Somehow it always ends in violence. You've just made my list.
Oh, good.
What's our plan? At your service. What's our plan?
I think this is the one. Yes.
May I assist? I'm not especially keen on taking orders from disembodied voices, you know.
Okay.
Still as a pond.
Let me fetch my tools. Let me fetch my tools. I've had practice.
You find a small machine sitting on a dais surrounding a spinning ring. It appears to be Engwithan or examine the machine. You note the speed of the rings rotated at and the subtle pattern of the machine's humming. After a bit of prodding, the pilot's working makes sense to you. Deactivate the machine. You shut down the machine. The floating ring grinds to a halt, and the energy emit wings out of existence. Low rumbling echoes through the ruins, and the barrier on the window nearest you flicker briefly. Small trickles of water begin to flow nearby. Hey! I get what this is.
You ever seen one of these machines that was anything but trouble?
What have we here?
Okay. The machine stretches from the deep within the pit of water at your feet to the apex of the vaulted ceiling high above you. It emits a soft, low purr and changes the air with the same expectant fizzing of energy you might feel right before lightning strike. Study the machine. Unable to make sense of the humming contraption in front of you. Let's just leave for now.
Shall we begin?
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Hitting the water.
Damn. I'm stuck.
So walk.
Somehow. Running won't save me. Worse than rock.
I want to get rid of a lot. I wish I can shove that spell up your ass. He also always casts it at the end of a fight, when there's no more enemy remaining. So stupid. Why?
Naturally. How curious. Let me fetch my tools. Watch and that wasn't so hard. I've got some bad news. Mind your manners. Lava. Beyond the sea. Dead. Lava. Beyond the sea. Ah, word of that rock. Agreed. What's our plan? Try not to bleed on my clothes. I hope you're ready. At your service.
Still as a pond.
Okay. We'll go back then.
Somehow. You read my mind.
Okay, just go up there. This might be a clue on what's happening there. The plaque is worn but still legible. The Bob Ravager was the direct result of our success with the winding serpent. We grafted poisonous barbs onto bull sharks and subjected them to the machine energy. The creatures crippled and quadrupled in size, assimilating the barbs into their bodies, and so most fearsome predators were born. Deactivate the machine. Okay. Oh, there's another room there. I'll just go here first. Am I fighting Andra's Kraken again? I kicked his ass in Period 1. The black below the mural is a remarkable condition. It reads, "The Kraken is the beast like none other. By applying the manipulation technique we refined through our work on the Leviathan, we increase both the size and intelligence of the common octopus, and they have since proved themselves to be ferocious hunters. There was once fortunate side effects, however, they also became quite territorial." The Leviathan was a folly born of purest hubris. After our experience with the bald ravager, we decided to test the limits of the machine's growth capability. We entrapped a pod of blue whales and subjected them to the machine for months on end. Only a few of the creatures survived, but those that did, they could not be contained. To the fleet master. Water floods into the ruins. You have just enough time to pull on your diving suit before the water crests your head. Though you're in no danger of drowning, you're not yet safe. The rumbling deep of the ruins doesn't subside, but instead grows louder by the moment. You dart out the window opposite the pylon and start the long swim up to your waiting ship. Partway up to the surface, you notice that it's getting harder and harder to take full breaths, and the bulk of the diving suit is now starting to weigh you down. Something is very wrong with it. Shrug off the suit and make mad dash for the surface. Oh, nice. We die. You swim for the surface as far as you can, feeling exposed now without the diving suit. Before you even see the light above the ocean, you begin to see spots in your vision. As your vision goes black, you push forward with a burst of speed from the destination. Barely conscious, you break the surface of the water and greedily fill your lungs with fresh air before clambering aboard your ship, exhausted but alive. I don't get to inspect the Ardra pillar.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
No, 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 no.
Cannot last, you know.
Okay, go there. I'm not gonna switch these things up yet.
At once.
Here's another mural. Let's see this one. A small black below the mural reads, "The winding serpent was our first success, born on the common barracuda. We subjected the creature to the machine's vital energies, and it grew to immense proportions. It has since appeared to have developed something of a group mentality, often hunting in packs." Another mural here, yes. I think this is the mural hints a creation with creature larger than the okay. Any murals here? No. Save. Attempt to deactivate the machine. The machine has no apparent off switch. You twist the mirrors knob and dark reacts. As you do, a presence pushes at the edge of your mind. It soon glows forcefully, overwhelming your mental barriers with ease. The skitter and rattle of dead leaves come to you on breeze, damp with smell of rotting wood.
Watcher, still your hands. Signath Moor is under my protection. Why do you violate it?
Is this machine the source of the giant Coralmason Sayuka?
Indeed it is. The Engwithan's fine creation siphons essence from a vein of Adra deep within the earth, and the creatures of this region drink deeply of it. They grow strong, ruthless, and in so doing, worthy of my regard. Should you want to gain my regard as well, you would destroy this place to protect my machine. Then none will have the means to threaten my work here as you have.
Why should I do as yours?
Because I am your god, Watcher, and I reward my loyal followers. You would do well to think twice before crossing me. Cleverness should hunt always beside strength, Hound of Aethys. No!
You tear the control panel from the machine and toss it apart to the ground. Sparks fly, thick smoke billows, and humming stutters to a stop. The machine rings tumble to the floor.
This defiance will be your last.
I'm not scared of it. I am definitely not scared of you, Galawain.
how does one possess the time to collect this many fish?
No, won't do it anymore. Okay. Galawain. That's Andra's bait.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Shall we begin?
Where's the peril?
While we head in the water.
Running won't save you.
No. What level is that spell? I need to get rid of all. Cast it there.
Hitting the water.
If you insist. I hope you're
Say your prayers.
Intellect to intellect lower levels for all poison keyword abilities. Shadow Fang melee weapon attack from stealth inflicts raw damage over time. Okay, none of us are gonna do that, but a lot might want the intellect. Might want to give a lot the intellect. Where?
I shall put it to good. How may I help?
Unlock Magical Fates. Okay. Swim up to the top, back to the ship. Kick Galawain's ass.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success. You've brightened my day considerably. We should have the port in working order as soon as the remaining coral is cleared. Ah, before I forget, Atsura would like to see you at the Brass Citadel.
I
Though
don't
he
work
appears
for
placid
you.
on the surface, Atsura is not a patient man.
Why?
What is happening? Galawain's angry. There's just storms everywhere we go now. I don't care. Come at Galawain.
Why are you carrying so many eggs? Surely they will spoil.
It has been brought to my attention that you ousted the slavers from Crooksburg. You've done a noble thing. They had long been a thorn in our side, but one we were hesitant to remove on our own. You've done us a considerable favor. As am I. And make no mistake, the archipelago is in dire need of help such as yours. Deadfire is a troubled place, beset by all manner of predation and lawlessness. Adventure stories blame it on the fury of Helia's storms and the hunger of Ondra's beasts. Historians like Maya's own dear brother would spin you a tale of isolation and trade booms.
He also said that sharing knowledge and sharing cannon fire were as different as birds and foxes.
All of that merely obscures the plain yet hard truth. The Huana lack the will to defend their homeland. Allow me to illustrate. 2,000 years ago, our people began the conquest of Rawatai. The land was new to us. Many of its inhabitants were better equipped. But we overcame them. We were unified where they were scattered. And we were not content to huddle in cliff caves and subsist. We were determined to make a better life for ourselves. Were we less deserving of these things simply because we arrived later? Besides, the country we built was stronger, with roads, irrigation, and weather guards. For us, as well as the people, we
organized. The Valians and the Principe will tear Deadfire asunder, and the Juana will stand by and let it happen. So, we must do everything we can to defend the archipelago and its people. We shall ensure that the slavers do not return by stationing one of our most elite fleets at Crookspur. You're prudent, results-oriented. You strike me as someone who can appreciate the grand vision. And by continuing to work together, we can achieve both our objectives. A more stable Deadfire, and a meeting with Aethys. In any case, our attentions are now focused on Sayuka for now. I'm sure the Hazanui will summon you when the time is right. Who we are. What does this even mean? Why the search for permanence in a transient existence? One day, our bodies will perish and our souls will return to the wheel. Every word we've ever spoken, everything we've ever known will be forgotten with us. But this will remain. Prolonging the soul is a fool's errand. Clinging to a grand past is vanity. I want to take part in building something that will last beyond me. That is true immortality. Consider the work of the Engwithans. How much of it stands? How much has shaped our way of life? The key is to build well, but you and I have much to do and little time to discuss philosophy.
I must say, our adventures together have been a welcome change of pace. I know I expressed my doubts about you earlier. I take them all back. When we first met in the Deerwood, you were struggling for your sanity. Now you're fighting for your soul. I can't imagine the weight of that burden. And yet you've borne it, and more remarkably. The gods have sent you after Aethys. The people of Nekitaka look to you. And every power of note in Deadfire has their own plans for you. That puts you in a position of incredible influence. I've known you to be a person of rare kindness. Still, I'm pleased to see that you don't take your responsibilities lightly. Perhaps so. But you must know how many lives hang in the balance. I hope you'll remember this in the days to come.
Are we talking about the same Atsura?
Okay. Done. Queen's Birth, it is.
Aethys will take what remains of your soul. You have only delayed your death.
Going to Queen's Birth and then see. Can I hand in this quest? And then I'm going to Dunwich. Screw this.
In
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you? Wonderful, I can't wait to... Oh, is that a little fishman? I had already set a coin aside for you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. We are getting into deeper water now, so to speak. We call the islands along the east of Magran's Teeth the Burning Shoals. As you might imagine, it gets a little hot over there. 2 of the islands haven't been surveyed yet. You'll want to sail northeast from the docks to reach the islands. I'll be waiting. Welcome back. How might I assist? We're so close. Only it's for good reason. The waters in those parts. Time to set out for the Razai Pass. I'll be waiting. Welcome back. How might I assist you?
Okay. That's cool. She's a level behind. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I just did.
Tell me.
Okay, let's go to Dunwich.
Louis runs a tight ship. Do you ever disagree with orders?
Naturally. And I bark about it until the boss tells me to stand down.
You Rawatarians aren't much for passive aggression, are you?
What is max level?
What's a good word, Scuttler? Knowing the Deadfire waters are short, a pirate hunter is worth 10 times its weight in pyres. Hate to say it, Scuttler, but I'm tapped out. My client's gone awfully quiet, so we're both better off sailing for the next horizon.
Yeah. Don't really get much XP now today.
Gelarde, such a solace it is to see you again. Well, share and share, as is the Lord of the Coast. Meaning what? But at last, you were able to read his soul, despite how much time has passed? God save us from fools who battle with blind trust. A death guard. How fascinating. And terrible. I must of course presume that you've unearthed a promising lead for us. Perhaps you were able to learn about Rivan's whereabouts, of where her spectral ship oft anchors. I can summon to mind no island with such name. Likely it hides now behind another. I will charge my best chroniclers to track our isle through the centuries. I believe you're becoming an invaluable asset to the Principe, and I deeply value each of my assets. You must accept this token of my immense appreciation. Keep an ear to the sea, amico. I will contact you when I have made a significant gain into the investigation of our mysterious floating hangman.
Nothing. And I've been complete as one final task me, which is the islands to the west over the passage from Nekataka and Asal northwest on a swampy island. I discovered a hut that was home to several bog witches. What was that? Songa. Okay, let's go there. Now all these have been explored. That's a Songa. Been here. Been but I've got all of these. Oh no, I haven't gotten this one. Okay. The stone altar before you is empty, save for dried, flaking blood and bits of hair crusting its surface. Examine the altar. The space before the altar is smooth from centuries of shuffling feet and the press of countless bony knees. Water dripping from somewhere above has created a swampy morass of mud behind the altar. You chip away some of the old blood on the surface of the altar and find a cobweb of deep gashes in the stone, testimony to the many grisly sacrifices that must have occurred here. Search the area around the altar. Adia palms to the mud behind the altar, revealing a battered journal. It certainly seen better days, but some of the pages are illegible. Waterlogged journal. Examine the altar. There. In the distance you spy an entrance to the cave sunken into a hillside, barely hidden behind the stunted, shriveled trunks of leafless trees. Approach the cave. As you approach the cave, something snaps beneath your boot. You look down expecting a stick and find the splintered remains of an ancient bone. You see the ground before the cave with new eyes. What you first were branches or bones. Some half buried in the dirt, others piled in drifts, many are bleached white with age. You linger at the entrance to the cave. The passage beyond extends into pitch black darkness. It reeks of death and decay. Into the cave. These guys tend to focus a lot. Well, they did in BOE 1.
Trouble up ahead. Somehow it's more.
Like I said. Take out swords. Man. Charity.
Right between the eyes.
That's not nearly as scary as you were in BOE 1.
You son of a cur!
That's definitely a thing.
Agreed. At your service. May I assist?
Nice and quiet.
This is it. Really? Okay. I think that is it. No, it's not. That one, got that one, not that one. Not up here. I think it'll tell me when I've got the final one. Nice.
May I ask? I'm not especially keen on taking orders from disembodied voices, you know. Shall I have a word?
Oh. Attack. Take care of the small ones for me.
Right between the eyes.
Okay, no.
Shall we begin?
I need you to run there for me. Cause that. Run back. Run back. You to cast the one spell I actually don't want you to cast. Right there.
Somehow it always ends in...
Never withers on the vine. Looks like
unharmed. No way. heal this guy.
Damn it, got away.
Shall we begin?
You'll not get this boat! Whack him any harder!
Somehow it always ends in
I honestly don't know how we're gonna do how people do these.
Darkness flows and the light wanes.
well, if you insist.
Chewing through Cad Newar's foundation long before Ailes had finished the job.
Shall we begin? Somehow it always. Even leave a dent. Well, if you insist. We're not done fighting. You won't show me yet. Shall I have a word with this one? Fight on, children! Somehow it always ends in bloodshed. The spirit is only delaying the inevitable.
Okay. That was different. That was different. I'm assuming that is the last island, but I can't do anything there. I can't do anything there. Maybe this is the last island. I don't know. Let's hope it's this one. The blank sand stretched towards the thin line of the sea on the horizon, broken on occasion by jagged stone spires that jut from the earth. You notice movement among the jumbled group of rocks ahead. A group of Earton are lounging among the stone pillars. One of them, the two-headed beast, drowses, its eyes closed, its chin drooping against the wiry chest hair. The second sits upright in the sun, covering its legs in the sand. It pats the sand, beating it with a heavy palm. Though it seems engrossed in its effort, you suspect that its four eyes provide its excellent peripheral vision. The third beast scratches its back with a broom, yawning with one cavernous mouth as the others snores quietly. You don't see any other Earton, but there could be others lurking among the stone pile. Observe. The third Earton working ahead grows as it's dozing ahead and slaps it with a broom with a snort. The second head blinks to wakefulness and growls. The Earton's free hand slaps the first head. The two heads growl at one another, but from the distance you can't make out exactly what they're saying. Sneak up to the Earton. Food. Okay.
Watch it with that.
Yeah. Happy to. Uh-huh.
Okay, so I take it it's not... Oh. Before your eyes is a steep mountain. Rubble and scrub brush block your path, but boulders and areas of erosion might also provide you with ample hands to hold. Scale the mountain. You begin an arduous climbing up the side of the mountain. Soon you come across a small flat ledge on the mountain. You pull yourself over the ledge. Naga in colorful regalia stands on the ledge, arms raised over a dilapidated totem. The Naga catches sight of you and rears back, letting you out a long, high-pitched hiss. Throw an explosive at the totem. Or not. Draw your weapons. Oh, the Naga begins to chant in a deep, lisping voice. Screeching bats with smoldering wings swarm in the cloud over your head, then descend upon you. I need to remember to get Takeo. If I had Takeo in that spider battle, I would have done a lot better, because he's got a lightning spell that surrounds him.
I will secure a body that lasts.
I do think it would have made a difference. Okay, attack that. You. Okay. And I will attack with you. The rest of you.
Mess.
Captain.
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed.
Didn't work.
I have the strangest feeling I've done this before.
Just say the word.
The mountain rises above you, so tall it seems to pierce the sky. Climb the mountain. You have yourself onto the landing. A cave yawns before you. Great clouds of oily black smoke roll like exalted breath from the cave mouth. You wade through the smoke, your eyes streaming and lungs burning, and make your way into the cave.
Very well. I will
Horse has died. I have died. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. In the next episode, we will... I think I'm going to call it an episode, you guys. We will continue up there on the next episode. I don't know why my character died climbing up, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. Maybe it's just a RNG thing. Well, I hope so. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic day.